Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, and we're in the 3.5 Monster Manual, and we are on the Umberhulk. And there's two entries in the Umberhulk. There's the Umberhulk, and there's the truly Horde Umberhulk, which is actually a size huge, which would be a 3-inch base. And I do have a Umberhulk somewhere. I looked for it, I couldn't find it. We were talking about it earlier on Discord. I printed it in really cheap resin, and it has it's been dropped and stuff, so it's got a bunch of glue marks on it. So I'm going to do this truly Horde Umberhulk, though, the big one, the huge one. Let's see what it says here. Uh, hmm. 16 feet in height, so about 3 inches tall. I'm going to leave my book over here on top of my paints while I'm crafting it so I can glance at it occasionally. So I have some parts here that I think we could try to make an Umberhulk out of. I'm not sure how easy this is going to be or how well this is going to go. So let's just take our time and see what we can do. So I have this body from a raptor here. I think I'm going to try to use this as my main torso. So I'm just going to snip some parts off. They don't have a tail, so I'm going to cut that off too. You could probably use any kind of body from any kind of animal or dinosaur that's kind of big. I don't even know if this is a good idea. I'm just building shit. Alright, so we're going to need to clean some of that off. It might be easier to do with snippers. Stab myself with tweezers. There you go. Alright, so I'm just going to come through here and clean some of that off. Round some of that up. I'm not putting an enormous amount of effort into this. I'm just trying to so I had from when I did that Nightwalker build, I had these legs left. So I was thinking we could maybe do something with those, but I'm not sure. I might want to cut those a little thinner. If I can. Am I strong enough? I don't know. I'll take those nubs off. And those feet are way, way, way too big for this build. Okay, those are still a little chunky for what I want. I'm going to see if I can't snap off this back part here easily. Well, I wouldn't say easily, but I can snap it off. Oops. Can't seem to get in there. There we go. Alright, and I snapped that one. Somehow. I ruined it. There we go. Something like that. That's how that went. I'm just going to get a dab of glue to get that in there. Hold that back together while I'm working. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna round off the tops of these legs, half-ass, like that. Nothing too spectacular. All right, so I do need to take some more of that off. Where the legs, back legs were going to be the arms, I think, and where the arms were is going to be where the legs go. I'm going to try to cut some of this off and then figure out how the head's going to go in a little bit here. But let's get that back part covered up. And so I have some whales here that have, I'm not sure how that would fit. I don't know. What do you think about that? We could, let's see what we can snip out of that. Okay. Can we round that off a little bit? Maybe. Get a piece of foam. Something like that. Shove it in there. Glue it. Let it kind of fill up. Then we'll let that cool. And we can do the same thing on this part here. Get something to shove it in there. I'm going to set this right here to cool. And grab another little piece of foam to stick on the other side. Oop. There we go. Just like I knew what I was doing, but I don't. And as I'm thinking about this, instead of pushing that all the way down in there, it probably would have been smarter to just cut off the excess like that. That would have been the way a wise person would have done it. But I don't get points for being wise. Okay. There we go. We're just going to round that off a little bit. Just half-ass. No, nothing perfect there. All right. All right. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. All right, so I don't really have an idea what I'm going to use for the head. Didn't think that far ahead. I did think I was going to use these for the arms. So to do the arms, I'm going to take the claws from this this dude. And steal those. And then I'm going to get, I have these, what do you call these, lobsters? I'm going to turn these into the arms. I'm going to snip that off. Get all the limbs cleared. And make myself two good little arms. Just like that. Okay, so it used to be his butt. We can steal these parts here. We can mount those just like that. Okay. And then we have the legs kind of ready already. And we'll just cut this little crap off here so it mounts nice. Oops. Okay. Something like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Try to get them similar. So when he stands up. Okay. We could probably consider putting him on the base now. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue to get him going. Then we're going to come back with baking soda and mount him to the base better. Alright. Let's make some space here. Let's push this stuff all back. Let's start starting him up before we get out of control here. So to get him on the base, I'm going to put a little bit around his feet. Just like that. And we're just going to get some to go around here. Get it pretty wet. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, the wise man would grab the minor burning hand spell and clear the spider webs up at that point. And then I'm going to get some get a little glue back here around the old rumpus and just kind of drag it down there, and I'll let it run onto the front. Just like that. Alright, cool. Alright, now let's get away from that stuff for a minute. Clear off that mess. Oh, we got too much bumps. That's alright, I got a brush. Throw this shit right on the floor and out of my way. Ta-da! Alright, adjust my camera and get back to doing stuff. Okay, so we cleared off 2 of these to be the arm pieces, and now I'm looking at them, they're a little bigger than I needed. So what we're going to do is we're going to just snip these off about half of that, or more than half of that. We're going to leave just that first group of ribs, or shell, or whatever that is. And then we're going to look at those hands. And so to mount those hands well, we're going to need to snip the front of these a little bit flat. Just like that. Okay. Let's get a dib of glue. This will be his one hand, and then the other hand will be his other hand. Okay. Once we get that on there, bend those up a little bit, and then come in here and just smooth out that glue if you can. We'll set that off to the side, and we'll do the same thing with this one. Alright. I'm going to pull it forward a little bit. I'm going to get in here with my glue and just kind of smooth it out. I'm going to get a little bit in there because it didn't look sturdy. Here we go. Alright. Alright, these aren't as big as I had hoped they would be for like his arms. So I think I need to adjust those and get something bigger. Maybe these would work. I don't know. Something bigger that I could use. I don't know. I don't really have anything that'd be ideal. And I don't like the angles of these arms, so I'm going to pull those off too. I'm going to bring those down more. And I'm going to pull these apart. And, well, I'm going to get these arms in a better spot. Yeah, I like that better for sure. I'm just going to kind of get in there and rub that glue. Clean that up. All right, something bigger to use for those arms. I have some foam skulls. I don't know if I like that idea. Well, let's look in the parts box. What is in here? Anything? Yeah. Let's see if we have another one of those frog bodies. I very well might. No, it looks like I don't. At least not that I can find. Okay. All right. They're probably in my dinosaur box. There might be one here in this box. It's not the same kind of frog. Ooh. Are those the same? All right, there we go. We'll use those if I can't find another frog. And let's look in the dinosaur box and see if there's a frog in there. Or something equally cool. Ooh, if I had two of those. That's what I want, two of those. Oh, dude. All right, sweet. We win. All right, folks. We are back in business on our Umberhulk. Let's get these off. Boop. 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 And we got tons of cool little parts to use on other projects out of this. What a freaking bargain. All right, where's the hands? There's one. There's the other. All right, so we'll do a quick little cleanup job there on that part. Just get any weird squared off spots loose. We'll cut them off. They won't be super noticeable anyways. But, hey. Alright, So now looking at the Umberhulk's arms, we have those. So the secret here is to cut these at an angle. So we can get those mounted on there. Okay, nice. Hands, we'll steal those right off of those. A little bit of glue. And a little bit of glue. Nice. Way better, guys and girls. And everybody else. All right. Much gooder. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Still don't have a head, though. And now I'm worried those legs are a little big. We're a little stuck with those legs at this moment, though. All right, let's get some glue up here and connect the arms. Get it all around. Oops, making a big-ass mess. How I do. Okay. I'm going to use the minor burning hand spell and get rid of some of these spider webs. Okay. All right. Sweet. Glue here. Boop. Boop. Using quite a bit. Just don't care at this point. In case I have glue running anywhere, I'm trying to make sure I don't get it all over me as usual. Okay. Again, I'm not real happy with those legs. So what I think we can do, how can we snip those down? I don't think we can really snip those down. Could have made his arms a little longer, but I'm not going to cry about that at the moment because I think these are pretty good and sturdy looking. Now we need to figure out the head problem. And the head's going to mount right here. So let's think about this. Well, their head's kind of round. So we would need to somehow no. How big is this turtle compared to him for a head? Kind of too big. Parts box. Wherever that went. There we go. All right, back in the parts box. Looking for a potential head for Homeboy. Something kind of round. That might be too small. What What's their head look like? Not like that. Okay. Not seeing anything readily available in there that's going to work nice. La 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 la. Nope, nothing for that. I don't know. You guys got an idea? Hurry up. Send me an email. Tell me the idea or call me if you know my number. Oh, shit. No one's watching this live. We can't do that. Here I am just lost and dumb. Oh, and I'm farting. Pardon me. What's this? Nope. All right. I don't have a damn idea. So let's see what we can do with this turtle. This is a nice turtle. Take his arms and legs and tail. Even his head. And then let's kind of skinny this up a little bit. Just come around here. Follow that line. Try to take some of that off. We're going to do the same kind of deal here. I'm just kind of taking away the sharp edges and rounding it off. Okay. Perfect. This might actually work, but it's making this build take a lot longer than I wanted it to. That's the side effect. All right, I'm gonna get this. Use a minor burning hand spell on it real quick. Get rid of any rough edges or really chunky spots. Ow. Okay. That's how you know you're doing it right. All right, cool. So we need two big eyes. They're bulbs. So I'm going to go down here. Oh, shit. I am sorry. I keep freaking farting. That's the price you pay for eating a Golden Corral, folks. Making them stanks. Okay, I have these gem beads here, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. There's little, like, shiny little beads I got from somewhere. Oh, I need something to mount them. So we get a little bit of glue there. And where do these go? All right, they go here off to the sides. And it looks like they have two little eyes kind of above that in the middle. So I'm going to get my little teeny ones. I'm going to do the same shit. Need more glue. Damn you. You know what? It's tried and true, easier method for that shit. Okay. Damn poker thing you buy that's just for that is no good, but the craft knife I've been using for years, no problem. All right, so on the front of his mouth here, I do think we're going to need to do something, so we're going to trim this off just a little bit, like that, and I'm just going to kind of round it again. I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into that. Just clean that up a little bit. And then we're going to mount that there. But we got to get some pinchers. He's got pinchers. So I had in my parts box, I think, a praying mantis that might have front arms that can be used for that. No, those aren't going to really work. We could pull them out and look at them, though. Wait a minute. Dragon wing? Nope. All right, no problem. We'll just make pinchers if we can't get these to do it. Okay. Something like that. Oh, we were cut those that way so they'll stick better, mount better the way we want. And we can cut these off the front. Okay. So he's got two front pinchers and two bigger pinchers on the outside. I'm going to drag the glue around until I get into a spot that I'm okay with. For my outer pinchers. And I'm just going to drag that glue around until it's smooth. Just like that. Let me get a little more glue on this side because it doesn't seem like it's bonding well. Okay. Same deal. Just drag it around, get it smooth the best you can. Okay. And that'll be our outer pinchers. And then for the inner pinchers, we'll cut off this dude's face and glue that right on. Okay. Nice. Sweet. You know, for how long I've been doing this, making the monster manual, it's been a while now. You'd think I'd have all this shit figured out, but I don't. I don't ever have a great plan anymore. I just like to make miniatures, dudes. Okay. Something like that. And mount the head. One of the problems I'm really having is the arms. They're just not long enough. I need to see if I can get those off. Ooh, that's tough to get off, but we can do it. All right, I'm going to bring those down more by peeling this glue. There we go. And I'm going to drag them down, all the way down. And get those in place the best I can. And just make those that much longer. It's not a whole lot longer, but it's a little bit. Ow. Apparently my thumbnail doesn't like that. But it'll quit complaining eventually. All right, we'll let that sit for a minute. There we go. I do like that better. All right. So let's see, get glue in the back of the neck, around the side of the head. Don't be stingy. And we're going to try to hide some of that weird spot there with some of this, if we can. Okay. Now we're going to clean up the arm mess problem. Be liberal with the glue. Nice. Then we're going to touch around here. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, 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 glue. I'm going to drag it up onto the face some. I'm going to get a little bit on the back. Maybe, if I can. Okay. Turder. All right. Not the best. But he's not the worst. And he's way bigger than my other Umberhulk, who's like size large and not all that exciting. Now I do want to cover up some of this weird stuff here. So to do that, I'm just going to get my glue. I'm going to do half his head at a time. I'm going to let that kind of run naturally and sprinkle some shit on there and clean that up. I'm going to do that on both sides, and that's going to cover up some of that. Cool. All right, there he is. I'm still thinking his legs are a little bit big, but his arms are good proportion. His head looks okay. They do have two little like antenna things, which I don't have, but we lucked out because this dude came with two of them. They were just looking for a home. So let's see where those things mount. Kind of on the side of the head by the eye. There's two of them. They lean a little bit forward. So instead of trying to do all that fancy shit, I'm just going to go straight up with this. Get some glue. Put it kind of where I want it. And sprinkle shit down. And I'm going to do that again. Okay. Just going to get it kind of where I want it. Just like that. And sprinkle shit down. Oops. Okay. Come underneath and get some glue. So make sure that's sturdy. Okay. All right. A little more cleanup on the glue there. All right, cool. All right, he's done. If you like him, cool. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I am a human being, actually, believe it or not. Not a very good one at sometimes. Can I put that on there for like a decoration? Whatever that was part of? No, can't. All right, so there's mine. I don't think we're missing any crucial parts at this point. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And we'll paint this guy up. So, bye.